Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This is March Mentoring Madness. I am your girl, Stacy Christine. I'm broadcasting live tonight or today or to after the afternoon because we do broadcast worldwide. But it is nighttime here in New York City where I'm located. So I'm so excited to share everything that I have learned basically in the past almost 2 years. It's led up to this point, and I'm so thankful for the person that I have on my panel to come and basically share her story because I've been able to kind of watch majority of her story. I'm just so proud of her. So I want everybody to make sure that you stay to the end so that you can hear her amazing story. And then I have so much value for you tonight. I want you to make sure that you grab a pen and paper. I'm more than likely going to say that one more time, but I just wanted to warn you now. But I have a lot of information that I'm going to be sharing with you guys so that you can be successful. Most of the people that are on this broadcast right now, they have a home-based business, or they want to start a home-based business, or they're already in, maybe they work full-time and part-time, they are in some kind of network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, and they really want to go full-time with their home-based business. Well, everything that we're going to teach you tonight is going to help you get closer to your dreams and goals. Because I've seen these results. I've seen these things that I'm going to teach you. They're proven. They're proven strategies that help anybody that is determined and coachable. So enough preaching for me. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I just have to share my screen really fast. And my lovely panelist is going to tell me if she can see everything. I'm soon going to be showing my presentation. So if you could unmute yourself and let me know if you can see, I will be very happy.
You're good, Stacy.
Yay! Thank you. So hopefully this exit button isn't going to close out everything, and it does. It's okay. We'll figure it out. This is my first time using Google Slides. So let's see how it works out. Again, welcome everybody to March Mentoring Madness. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Elite Mastermind, Leaders Inspiring Leaders, and Millionaire Mentoring. Tonight, you're going to discover the 7-figure secrets to building any business without having to harass your friends and family. Again, I'm Stacy Christine. I am your host, and my special guest tonight is Ms. Jennifer Gabet. So congratulations on being action takers. You guys showed up, you are watching this webinar, and 80% of success is showing up. You have to show up for the trainings. You have to show up for any kind of value that is being given, because the more that you put in your brain, basically, the more good stuff that you put in your brain, what I call brainwashing yourself, the more brainwashing that you can do, the closer to success you will be. So 20% left is the work that you got to put into it. But 80% is already taken care of because you showed up tonight and you are watching this webinar. So congrats on being action takers. Make sure you stay to the end because we have some big bonuses. Pay close attention. Make sure you put down your cell phones, grab a pen and paper. And if you are serious about taking your business to the next level, then this webinar will be a game changer for you. So who am I? Why am I speaking? Why do I have somewhat of a Southern accent? Well, let me go ahead and explain. I'm Stacy Christine. I am a single mom living in New York City. I moved to New York City in 2008, and I went to beauty school in 2010. I graduated from beauty school. I received my cosmetology license in 2011. I own 2 salons in New York City. And because of this amazing online world, internet marketing world, I decided to close my salon in 2017, the middle of 2017, or like, actually, it's almost a year ago that I closed my salon. In the middle of 2017, I decided to take this online world on, and I said, if I'm going to make this work, I'm going to give it my all. So I closed my salon. I started doing beauty work on a part-time basis, and I basically spent my entire savings, funds, any kind of income that I had coming in on education on how to be successful online. So some of these tips, tricks, secrets are from all of that money that I spent just to learn how to be successful online. So I'm here tonight to share with you guys the things that I've learned, and hopefully you guys can get some value, take it with your business, and we can all be successful because that's what these things are for. So last but not least, like I said, I was determined to find out what the seven-figure earners do. I'm sure you guys heard the term or the saying, the top percent, either the top 1% or the top 3%. It always fluctuates when I hear that. I was just always curious on what made them so different. Why are they in such a small part of this world? Why are those top 1 or 3% the only one making millions to billions to trillions of dollars? So it was my mission to basically research all of the millionaires I possibly can. And this is some of the information that I discovered. So first off, does any of this sound familiar to you? Do you hate to harass your friends and family? Do you often get rejected when selling your service/product? Basically, are you getting a lot of no's and not a lot of yeses when you're trying to sell your service or product? Do you generate new leads on a regular basis? That's extremely important if you have a business. You have to always have eyeballs, and you should be always generating new eyeballs if possible on a daily basis, because that's what's going to bring in money to your business, right? Right. So are you able to sell your products/services, but not your higher ticket items? Now, this can be a problem for some people. They can sell the smaller ticket items because maybe their friends and family felt bad for them. So they're like, all right, why not I purchase this 20 something dollar product so she'll get out of my way? Any of this sound familiar? I feel like I'm reliving something right now. Well, it's normal to not be able to sell your higher ticket items. So if that's you, it's okay. And if you have never or had slim to no team duplication, raise your hand. Any of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points sound familiar? I know my hand's raising because I felt the same exact way. Before going, well, actually, no, while I was in the salon world, and even before I opened up my own salon, I was actually in 2 different network marketing companies. At the moment, I kind of didn't realize that it was network marketing or MLM companies. But because I wasn't familiar, I just basically loved the fact that they said the opportunity for financial freedom and the opportunity to be your own boss. So I joined a network marketing company, and it kind of helped me open up my second salon. But in the second salon, for some reason, those products that I was selling, which was health and wellness, they weren't moving. They weren't going anywhere. So while I was in my salon, I came across this amazing secret that most internet marketers are missing. So I want you to stay tuned so you can hear some of these secrets that I found from 7-figure income earners. Disclaimer, message. So the results we are about to show you are not typical. The system that we are going to share with you has generated for us and many others an income, but it took commitment and massive action. This is not for the people that are looking for the say this 10 times fast, get rich quick program. This is not for the people that are not coachable. And there is no guarantee that you will get the same results because everyone's results and goals are different. So basically, everybody's end goal, their why, the reason why they're doing it, what they want to get out of it are different. So some people might put more action into it than others. So everybody's results are different. That's why we wanted to slide in the lovely disclaimer. So now after the business stuff is handled, let's get into the good information, why you guys showed up tonight. So the things that we're going to cover is, why do we choose Facebook? Why do we choose Facebook to generate leads? Well, the next point that we will be going over is the free strategies that you can generate over 100 qualified leads in one day. Can you imagine having, it's basically 200 eyeballs if it's 100 people, right? Can you imagine having all those eyeballs on your business in one day? Whew, that's amazing, right? So now that we're going to teach you how to get the eyeballs, but now we got to teach you how to become the attractor factor. Basically, so those eyeballs are on you. So the goal is to get them to come to you so you don't have to harass them. So we're going to teach you how to become the attractor factor. And then the milk and cookies the cherry on the cake, whatever you want to call it. What everybody wants to know is, what do the seven-figure earners do? So we're going to go over some of that, and make sure, again, you stay to the end because we have an amazing bonus. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. Why Facebook? Why do we choose Facebook to market our business? Well, first off, there's more than 2 billion active users on Facebook. Then, of course, Facebook is open 24/7. That means you can work around the clock if you really wanted to, and if you were really determined to hit whatever goal that you had in mind. 79% of Americans use Facebook. And basically, the next platform that has the most users is Instagram. And ironically, Facebook owns Instagram. So Facebook is taking over. There are 400 new users that sign up for Facebook every minute. Users access Facebook on an average 8 times per day. Then Facebook is available in 101 languages. So that Facebook being open 24/7 works perfectly for our worldwide audience, because we are able to speak to everybody around the world that has the 101 languages. And hopefully for me, they speak some sort of English, because then I can speak to them. I don't speak any other language. But last but not least, almost 85% of Facebook's daily active users are outside of the US and Canada. So most of the people are outside of North America, which is where I'm located. So it's great that Facebook is open 24/7, because I could be the entrepreneur that I always wanted to be, and be up at 5 in the morning working if I really had to, because I had the access to with Facebook. So that's why we choose Facebook. Most people don't even realize, but 50% of American homes have a home-based business. And unfortunately, 97% of them are failing. 97%. So only 3% of all home-based businesses are successful. And according to the stats that I got from online, my lovely best friend Google, most American homes, if you have a home-based business, you don't bring in more than $400 per month. And I don't know about you, but the reason why I joined network marketing was for financial freedom, and not to just bring home a measly $400. That's not what it is. So again, what are these top 3% people doing that we don't know about? Let's get into it. So first off, the best way to basically make any kind of business, to generate leads for any kind of business, is to really turn your Facebook profile into a personal ATM. So you want to make sure that your Facebook overall looks professional. It looks well done. And these are some of the steps that you can do to make it look professional. Make sure that you have a smiling profile picture, something that showcases your beautiful face, as well as it would be great if it was a professional headshot. Because when you're working with network marketers and seven-figure earners, they know that this is their business. So they treat it like one. They get professional pictures done, so that they can look like, they are in business. And I know for me, even when I had my salon, I wanted to make sure that I took professional photos, just because it was easier to market than to crop out a selfie picture that was filtered and so on and so forth. It's already professionally done. You just add the words. So you want to also remember that your Facebook cover photo is prime billboard real estate for you to sell yourself. Please keep in mind that in order to get anybody to join your business or to sell your product, your recruit or customer or client, they have to know, like, or trust you. So it's not about the product, it's about you. So you are selling yourself. So you want to use your Facebook cover as something that you can showcase yourself with lovely pictures, showcasing that you like lifestyle, so on and so forth. And then also make sure, if you're going to set your Facebook profile up as a personal ATM, one of the most important sections, besides having a beautiful picture, is you need to set up your about section. So the about section, you can basically put a short bio. There's only a certain amount of characters you can put, but that's one of the first things that people see whenever they're looking at your page. So you want to make sure you're representing yourself properly. Put, like, for example, mine says God first, because I love my Lord. And then it says, I am an entrepreneur. I just changed it to serial entrepreneur because I've been on my serial entrepreneur moves recently. And then it also says something like mother of one. It gives a little bit information about me because some people, like I said, they're going to do business if they know, like, or trust you. And maybe they have some similarities with you whenever you put those info in your bio. So don't forget about these other three sections too: the movies, books, and music. You want to put movies, books, and music that represents you for your industry. What do the top leaders, what do the top income earners in your industry, what do they read? What do they watch? What do they listen to? Those are some of the things that, first off, you should be doing, but you want to also promote that on your page because it's going to connect you with other like-minded individuals. And we'll get more into that in a couple minutes. So, like, how to turn your Facebook profile into a personal ATM. You want to make sure that you like any kind of guru that has to do with your industry, right? So for my industry, I'm the internet marketing world. And in the internet marketing world, you need a lot of personal development, and you also need marketing strategies that work. So personal development for me that has helped me get through, and that I know the top income earners listen to and follow, are people like Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, John C. Maxwell, Gary Vanderchuk, E.T., Eric Thomas. All of those people are really well known and really heavy in the online world, which is great because you can kind of sort of piggyback off of their value that you're giving, that they are giving. So make sure that you like the gurus pages that are a part of your industry, any motivational speakers, and the top leaders in your industry. You want to also, this is kind of like a little bonus fact, open a personal development group or a niche group. So, for example, people have likes and all kinds of crazy things. You could run into all kinds of crazy groups, especially here in New York City. But if you have a passion for crocheting, let's say elephants, then start a group pertaining to crocheting elephants. And I bet you will find somebody out of the 2 billion Facebook active Facebook users, you will find somebody else that wants crocheted elephant. You have no idea. But the reason why I say open up your own group is because this is basically a place where you can showcase yourself as a leader. You want to be able to showcase yourself as a leader so that people can start looking at you, of course, as a leader, but also looking to come to you for advice and help. And more than likely, it's going to be for joining your business, as well as maybe even buying some of your products or services. So you want to make sure you provide value. Value is the key. I feel like you can never give away enough value to help the world. And not only that, when you give it all away, it comes back even bigger. So have a personal development group that's going to showcase you as a leader, as well as provide value for your industry. So this right here, this little feature, I wish I had the screenshots to show you exactly what it looked like, but instead I'm going to have you, I told you to put down your phone, but I want you to pick it up right now, okay? I'm going to walk you through this amazing feature that will get you over 100 targeted leads in 1 hour if you do it correctly. So grab your phone for me, go to your Facebook app. When you go to your Facebook app, you're going to look for the 3 lines. They're like 3 gray lines. On an iPhone, it's at the bottom right. On the Android, I believe they said it's somewhere on the top. I don't remember if it's the left or right. But you basically need to find 3 lines. When you click on those 3 lines, under the Explore section, it will say Discover People. Go to the Discover People section. Once you go to the Discover People, I'm doing it as I'm talking too, making sure my directions are right. Once you go to the Discover People, you're going to scroll down and any of the groups that you're currently in. If you're not in any groups, this is the time to get out of Discover People and then go join as many groups as you possibly can. But I want you to join the groups that resonate with you. For example, I am a single mother and I work from home. So I'm in single mothers that work from home groups. I am an entrepreneur and I'm a female. So I'm in a lot of female entrepreneur groups. These are basically people that I know will more than likely like me because we have similarities, trust me mainly because we have similarities, know, like, and trust. Know, like, and trust. And hopefully they like me. Know, like, and trust, right? So I'm joining groups that are people that are similar to me because usually you're going to be working with people that are like-minded as you. And one of my mentors, he says, one of my millionaire mentors, he says, you only need 6 to 8 people. Write this down. You only need 6 to 8 leaders to never have to worry about money again. So 6 to 8 people underneath you that are just as willing and determined as you, and you'll never have to worry about money again. But those 6 to 8 people, the key to it is, could you see yourself on a desert island with them? Like, if you guys got dropped off at an island for a weekend to party, would you want to be with those 6 to 8 people that you said are your leaders? That's a really, really important question because there's not a lot of people. I would rather just look at you through the computer screen and I don't want to see you in person. That's not going to be one of the 6 to 8 leaders that I'm choosing. So when you're scrolling through these groups, that's pretty much what you're going to be searching for, right? Once you get into the proper groups, the groups that are related to your industry and your niche, you're going to find everyone that you aren't friends with yet in that group, right? So we're going to go back to the app under groups. For example, I'm going to pick members of Entrepreneurial Hustle. I just love the name. So I chose a group, right? And when you chose a group, you're basically going to see everybody that you're not friends with. So next, you want to check out what you have in common with them and check out their page. So on the Discover People feature, it's really amazing. They usually put in the light blue the things that you already have in common with them. That will be your friends, the places that they're from, and some of the gurus that you've liked, just like they have, right? Then you can go all the way to the bottom and click View Profile. And if they're public, you can look through their page to see if there's somebody that you would want to be on an island with. If they are, hit the add button because then you can become friends with them, right? And basically, when you're becoming friends with them, these are actually people that you are prospecting. These are leads for your business. These are possibly people that will want to buy your products, services, or become a recruit under your business. They will become somebody under your business because they value your leadership. So you can book, you can basically find up to, I'm sorry, you can add up to 100. We've added up to 150 people in 1 hour, and we did not go to Facebook jail whenever that happened. Just to let you know, doing the traditional way to add friends, if you add 10 people that you're not closely connected with, you could potentially go to Facebook jail. Yes, there's a real Facebook jail, and there is real Facebook police. I know I've been a victim, not a victim, I guess a criminal. I was a criminal and I got locked up a little bit in Facebook jail. You don't want that. It's not fun, especially when you mainly use Facebook for your business. So when you use the Discover People feature, it kind of allows you to get around that Facebook jail situation. So another thing that they also show, if you scroll in the Discover People feature, is anybody that you have not became friends with from events that you've been to, either the events that are coming up or events in the past. And they also show you all of the local customers or clients that you could potentially have. Because when you scroll all the way to the bottom, it says Discover People, people living in your city. So you could find people that have similar interests to you that are already in your city. And that feature right there is a bonus for anybody that has an offline business. So I hope you guys took a whole bunch of notes because that was a lot of value. I'm always here to teach even more, even further, go into detail about that lovely feature. But I love that feature. I've built thousands of friends because of that feature. I think when I first started, I only had maybe 1,100 friends, and I'm close to 5,000 now. So that feature works well. Use it for your leads so you can get eyeballs on your business. So next up, how to become the attractor factor without going to Facebook jail, right? What to post to avoid Facebook jail. Basically, Facebook jail was created last year, but they really implemented it this year, which is 2018. And what Facebook noticed is a lot of people use their personal Facebook profile to do business. and people were making money using their personal Facebook profile. But when you think about it, Facebook has Facebook ads, right? And they also do boosting of pages. That's how Facebook makes some of their money. So they want business to be on business pages, which really slowed down the market just a little bit the first couple of months of 2018. So what we noticed and determined and found out through trainings is your personal page needs to be less business and more you. So what exactly should you be posting? You want to post about you, your real life. They want to make sure that you're not a robot. You know how whenever you're like checking out or something and they're like, click this button to tell me if you're a robot or not. They're trying to make your prospects and leads, the people that you are, they want to make sure that you're a human being and you're not a robot. So post about your family. People love to see people's food. Post your food. Post recreational stuff, you going out, maybe you going to see the movie Black Panther, or you can also post about team and family support. So it's crazy, this online world. You may not have the most supporting family, friends, and even team members. So when you post that you have a supportive team that always has your back, people that may not have a team may want to come to you. If you post that you have a supporting family, there are people that don't really have supporting family members. So I feel like people would be gravitated towards you because you do have the love from your family. So it does help be a little bit more successful, or you just got to cut them out. But that's another that's another presentation that we'll talk about. And then next, you want to post any kind of success stories. So it's okay to brag, guys. Tell them you've made money. Tell them you signed up somebody as soon as you did a webinar. Tell them, tell your viewers, tell your people the success that you've had. Because honestly, when people see that you've had success, then they have a good feeling. They usually get that good feeling that you could possibly show them how they could have success too. So don't worry about bragging. I mean, isn't that what social media is for? Last but not least is just be you. And the best way to be you is Facebook Lives. So by the end of 2018, Facebook is going to be 80% video. I don't know if you can see the transition now. I know last night as I was posting or as I was working, I saw a lot of videos that captured my eye and I was like, whoa, I've never seen anything like this, but this is really well done, professionally done. So get used to doing Facebook Lives because businesses are about to start taking over with it. And remember, you are the CEO of your business. So you want to do what the other CEOs do that are being successful, which are Facebook Lives, AKA do videos. Let's keep going. So I know this is why you guys came tonight. What do these seven-figure earners do? And Lord knows I wanted to know. So this is some of the things that I have learned that they do. They have routines filled with lots of personal development. Personal development is key. My mentor says this business is a business wrapped in personal development. So you have a business, right? But if you're not doing personal development to build your brain, what I call brainwash yourself to success, what I call fill yourself with love and joy and education, then your business is going to be really hard to get lifted off of the ground because honestly, it all first starts with you and your brain. So when seven-figure earners, they fill themselves with personal development. I think I heard, don't quote me, but I believe I heard that most seven-figure earners read at least one book a month, if not a week. Because typically an average person, the 97% of people, they maybe read one book a year. So no matter if seven-figure earners read once a week or once a month, it's still a lot more than the other 97%. So make sure that you have a lot of personal development that you're doing and brainwash yourself to success. So another thing that seven-figure earners do is they use the marketing strategies that work. That work. For some reason, I've noticed that millionaires like to huddle together, right? I guess it's because of the frequency and the energy. They have the same energy. But whenever one seven-figure earner finds something that works, that brings in an income, he usually tells his friends. And then his friends, because of the data that was shown, joins whatever business or hops on the opportunity or hops on the investment as well. So top leaders, top income earners, they test the market, they collect the data, and then they show the marketing strategies that got them there, and they share it with their close people. So can you imagine being with or having being friends with a millionaire and him sharing with you what his other millionaire friends are doing? Huh, it's amazing. So the last thing that I've learned in my journey that seven-figure earners do is they get themselves mentors. No matter if they are a thousandaire, if that's such thing, they get themselves a millionaire. If they are a millionaire, I'm sorry, if no matter if they're a thousandaire, they get themselves a mentor. Even if they're a millionaire, they still get themselves a mentor. And I'm pretty darn sure the billionaires and the trillionaires have mentors too. So just to prove my point, just in case you didn't believe me, you can Google these things. Millionaires get mentors. So, for example, Oprah, one of the people that I love and adore, her mentor, which she had a lot of things in common with, was Maya Angelou. And Maya Angelou passed away. And I know that Oprah spoke at her funeral, and she was just really, really close with her. But Maya Angelou was a amazing poet, and she crossed a lot of boundaries and barriers. So Oprah, being more than likely the billionaire that she is, she's had a mentor before. Steve Jobs has passed away as well, but Steve Jobs, who's the creator of Apple, mentored Mark Zuckerberg. We're talking, y'all know who Mark Zuckerberg is, right? Mark Zuckerberg is the person who created Facebook. So Steve Jobs mentored Mark before he passed away. I thought that was so huge. I didn't even know that. And if you're a basketball player, retired basketball player, Bill Russell said that his mother was his mentor. And because I'm a single mother of a boy, I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Mentors can come in all forms. Just keep that in mind. So, a little bit more about what the seven-figure earners do, what I've learned in my journey is basically when you turn your Facebook profile into a personal ATM, you can generate money, right? And what I'm about to show you is going to show you how to generate $1,000 instant commissions that could come into your bank account, PayPal, Cash App, Bitcoin, whatever you have it set up as. You could get $1,000 commissions with what some of these seven-figure earners have available for us. So what they do is they copy and paste their way to commissions, high commissions, low commissions, but they have a system that will allow you to get those $1,000 commissions, which basically allows you to use other people's money, which is OPM. Your top income earners use other people's money to invest in even higher ticket products or to invest back into their campaigns to get even more eyeballs. So place in ad campaigns. But they use other people's money because it's no risk of their own personal capital. So it means that there's no law. If they're using somebody else's money, then they're not losing their money. But if they're using somebody else's money and then gaining money, then that's a win-win, right? So that leads to multiple streams of income, which is everything that our millionaire mentors teach, which I'm so thankful for. One meme that changed my life a couple years ago that I saw, it said millionaires have at least 7 streams of income. So the top income earners that I've been studying for the past 2 years, they are all about multiple streams of income, and I've seen them tear up so many different streams of income. Now they put in the work, but that all of that money adds up. So in the home-based business industry, network marketing, affiliate marketing, MLM, when you have multiple streams of income, it will allow you to rise to the top of the leaderboards. So I want you to keep in mind that all of this information that I'm giving you is transferable into any business. So you're saying to yourself, I'm sure if I was you, I would say, how in the world can I meet millionaires? How can is it possible? I just want to say, this is one thing that I would ask. Is it even possible to speak on the phone with a millionaire mentor? Is it even possible? Because I know I have other mentors that are virtual mentors, is what I call them. I have preachers that I've never met before, but I go to every church service. I love Tony Robbins as much as I can get of him. I listen to him. And I also love Les Brown, but I don't have their phone numbers to pick up the phone. I have the lovely YouTube, but I don't have their numbers. So I want to introduce to you two millionaire mentors that you would be able to pick up the phone and ask advice for. Or they have so much information available for you that you could pick their brains just by watching them virtually. So let me introduce you to my millionaire mentor. His name is Darren Little. This is the gentleman that's on your screen right now. Darren Little is basically, he's been in the business for over 30 years, right? He's been in network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing. He's worked in venture capital. He came from the advertising business. So he has a lot of experience online, and he has become a millionaire multiple times. So a multi-millionaire. Well, Darren Little is gracious enough to give us value on a regular basis. So just a few days ago on Sunday, he gave us a Facebook Live explaining how to develop your own special sauce, which branding is key, guys, for any business that you're in. Your personal branding is key. So he teaches us that on Facebook Lives in our own personal group. He also went over why people never get traction in their business. So he boils down, like he gets it down to the narrow point, I guess you can say, on why people are not successful, because he has seen these things over the past 30 years. So I'm grateful to be able to get his mentorship as often as he possibly can, which, as you can see, it's pretty often. This is only 2 screenshots that I could fit on one screen. So next, let me introduce to you the second millionaire mentor, 7-figure earner, and this is Ari Maccabee. So Ari is actually in the Philippines. He is a 8 income earner actually, and last year he was actually one of the top millionaires. He earned 8 figures in the cryptocurrency world. I don't know if you heard of cryptocurrency yet, but it's the new wave, it's the new thing. And Ari basically is at the top of, you can call it the leaderboards, but he's also at the top of the income earners that are creating these minings and everything that goes into cryptocurrency. But like I said, he earned 8 figures last year, and that was just one stream of his income. He's such an amazing guy, super humble. He came from a great story. Like, his story is what sold me. And he's just such a sweet and kind person, and he loves to give back. So I'm happy that he is back. He actually had pneumonia not too long ago. So this was his welcome back picture. And I don't know if you can see, it was actually a video and there was flames coming from his hand. It was so freaking cool. But he wanted to let us know, as you can see in the post, that he's getting ready to meet with a billionaire. So, and he says with a B, a billionaire. That's no joke. So I'm excited to hear what he had to, what he spoke about with this billionaire. And I love to take in all of that information. So we have mentors that care. With our mentors, basically what they do is they lay out the red carpet for us. They break down from A to Z, step to step of what they do, and they show us how to do it for ourselves. They even go live sometimes on Zoom trainings, Facebook Lives, whatever they possibly can, to give back, to give us value, and to show us how to be successful. When we're successful, they're successful. But they also show us to never get rejected again. You remember how we said we got tired of harassing our friends and family? We got tired of hearing the no. Well, what they teach is how to never get rejected again. And last, but of course not least, they teach you the copy and paste system so that you can copy and paste your way to $1,000 instant commissions paid out to you daily. And me being in the industry, in the market all this time, I have not seen $1,000 paid out to you on the same day. Most times dollar amounts like that could take 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and sometimes people have never even gotten paid. But we have 1,600 people that are in our group, right? And that means that there has been $1,600,000 generated in less than 2 years just with our Millionaire Mentoring group. Because remember, this is March mentoring madness going on. So it's all about mentoring. And we're coming down to the close, guys. I hope you guys are getting so much value. I'm about to bring on my special guest. I'm so excited for her to share her story. Just got a couple more slides to go. And we're going to finish it up and wrap it up for the day, the night, the evening, wherever you are. So, what if I told you that you could have campaigns that have already generated over $1 million in less than 2 years, trainings on trainings waiting for you in your back office or in the files, and or trainings that are live with millionaire mentors. And when you have a live millionaire mentoring, like, you really feel the energy, because this is a energy porter that we're on right now, right? So you could feel the millionaire's energy whenever you're on it. So I highly encourage you getting on live Zoom trainings or Facebook lives too. So what if I told you that you could have these transferable skills that will work for any business? We will give you, you will be able to piggyback off of each leader, which is the millionaire mentors. And our mentors provide copy, which is basically if people don't know what copy is basically the stories that are told on how to take your prospects on a roller coaster ride of emotions through just one post, so that you can close the deal at the end. And they give us that copy for us that has proven and been successful for them. They also give us broadcast pages for you to be able to share with any kind of prospects or leads. And because the broadcast pages are basically clone copies, that means that you'll be able to make money in your sleep. And when I heard that, I was like, my ears have opened up. I want to make money in my sleep. That's like a person's dream, right? But last but not least, basically the millionaire mentors also give you the emails the emails and basically the follow-ups to all of your connections, because you always want to remember that the fortune is in the follow-up. So thank you so much for staying to the end. I'm announcing just one of the bonuses so far. And the bonus that you guys get because you stayed to the end, that I know myself and my panelists offer, is one-on-one coaching. The one-on-one coaching is basically going to help you jumpstart your ways to success. So not only is the Black Ops Marketing Group, where our mentors, our millionaire mentors, and 16 other entrepreneurs worldwide share value and information and success stories, but also you'll be able to join a private chat that gives daily motivation, announcements, and also reminders on any kind of trainings that might be coming up. Um, Not only that, wait, there's more. The March Mentoring Madness, it lasts for myself personally 4 weeks only. And what that is going to do is you're going to get weekly trainings to jumpstart your way to success. That's me and you on a one-on-one basis. And I'm going to examine your Facebook profile. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to start posting so that we can get you to your definitions of success as soon as possible. So this bonus is only going to be available for the next 10 people. So stay tuned, because we're not done yet. Almost there. Wait, there is more. So not only are you getting one-on-one coaching, millionaire mentoring that can be live, and also tons of videos in the background, you also have the access to the Genesis Library. The Genesis Library is basically a digital library that has everything that you need that involves personal development and marketing strategies, which, like we said, are the two things that you need to be successful in business. So in the Genesis Library, you get 24 legends that basically go over their secrets to success. So all of these people that are in the Legend series basically are millionaires or higher. And of course, our amazing mentor, he was able to get interviewed to get into this library. Darren Little, he's the top one at the list. He basically shares his value, his experience, his stories on what got him to be a seven-figure earner. And some of these other people you may know, like Jack Zufelt. I've seen him on Oprah before. He has an Amazon top-selling book, as well as Greg Gomez, Geoff Mills, James Starr. Some of these people, they may be in your industry, and their interview you could come across that spills the beans on how they got to where they are. Also in the Genesis Library, it's everything that you need for personal development and marketing strategies. So if you wanted to conquer YouTube, if you wanted to conquer WordPress, this is basically tutorials that would teach you how to set those profiles up for success. Also, traffic sources, 25 proven traffic sources for online. Of course, how to work on your mindset, how to conquer Facebook, big business blueprint, which is basically how to build successful online business, social media income. You want to turn your social media into an income, internet marketing mastery, excuse me. If you're really popular on LinkedIn, LinkedIn can, this is basically how you can monetize your LinkedIn, as well as Facebook Lives. Remember, we said Facebook Lives matter. So in your Genesis library, you get the basics on how to set your all of your platforms up for success, right? So we're not going to basically throw you out to the wild and you have to figure it out. No, we're not going to do that. We give you everything so that you can be successful online. And here's just a little bit more. If you don't want to copy and paste what our millionaires are doing, you can research what $1 million copy really looks like, and also email lists. Remember, guys, online marketing is about building a list of qualified buyers. That should be your number one goal on a daily basis. So this lovely tutorial basically teaches you how to do that. So my favorite part of all of these webinars is hearing real people, real success stories. These two people right here are two people that I have seen grow so well and so fast right before my eyes. To the lovely lady to my left, Charlene Savage, she actually made $100,000 in 1 year just with using these strategies that we are teaching you, and more, and more, getting all the value from our millionaire mentors, Darren and Ari. She's actually made $100,000 in just one income, but she has multiple, I believe at least five. So just last year, she didn't just make the $100,000. She made more than that because she used these same strategies in other businesses and conquered them. And then to my right, we have Billy and Ellis. Billy is from Canada. By the way, Charlene is from Australia, but Billy is from Canada, and Billy came from the website online world. He's very good at basically the back end of websites and everything. But for some reason, he could not figure out, or he did not want to invest 20 years of his life working a corporate job in it. So when he fell upon Millionaire Mentoring, he basically used all of the strategies, combined them with his experience that he already knew about the online world. And now he's doing amazing, visually appealing videos, teaching people how he's had success. And I know he's made a hell of a lot than $3,000, but Billy has made $3,000 in 1 day. And I see him at the top of almost every single leaderboard that he joins. So I know he's using this for other incomes. I need to get an update on how much he has earned, and I should be interviewing him soon. So stay tuned for that. Now, I can't wait for her to share. I got so excited with the computer. So last but not least, we have the beautiful Jennifer Gabet and her husband that have had some amazing, amazing results with using the strategies and millionaire marketing. I'm sorry, millionaire mentoring. So she's going to go ahead and share a little bit more about her story. But this is her current update. This is a screenshot of her income. And so far, she made $8,000 in 1 month and a total of $37. And this is just $37,000, excuse me. And this is just one income stream for her without spending any money on paid ads. So it's all profit. I'm going to go ahead and bring her out so she can share her story even better. Let me make sure I know how to disable this. So let's bring out the beautiful Jennifer. Yeah.
Hey, you see me, Stacy. How you doing? Thank you for letting me come and join you on this wonderful night. And yes, I mean, wow. last month was the first month that I've made the 8,000 in 1 month, and it's just amazing. So I want to take y'all back a little bit, because I know you kind of want to know a little bit about me and where I started. So if we want to go back 2.5 years ago, I want to start back with me and Paul. So me and Paul have been married for 28 years. And we used to drive a truck for a living. Okay, so that really kind of shaped who we was, and we became, really the entrepreneur, the independent spirit. And really, we thought that we had everything set for life, and that was until October of 2013. And what happened was Paul got sick. And back then we was teaming, and we was doing about 6,500 miles every single week, and that's a lot of miles. And Paul started passing out behind the wheel, and unfortunately he lost his license. And that was back in 2013 or 14, really. And so we went from having six figures to down to half of it. And in that difficult time, we was, trying to pay our bills. We had a lot of medical bills. We was trying to figure out what was going on with Paul. And then in June, we started looking online. Actually before that, but Paul started looking before that. And we came across a high ticket affiliate program that really, it looked like it was the best thing that we could, join. So, I mean, it was a great company. We still was kind of making money, but I really was desperate about getting home with Paul because he really needed me there. And so, we joined, and we plugged into this done for you system, and we started having some success. But what I found was that we kind of got tied up into this vicious cycle about where we thought we had to buy ads to be successful in our marketing. And so that was really the first mistake. And then the second mistake is that I was relying on a done for you system. And I realized that if I really wanted to know this business, I really had to get further involved into this program and really got submerged myself into really learning what I needed to know to actually be very successful. And it wasn't until last year about this time that I really hit rock bottom. I ran down to, as an issue with buying into the paid ads. I started living off my credit cards. And so I would make some, and then I would have to reinvest the money back into start really making the income. So unfortunately, we started living off of our credit card. So about February of last year, I didn't even think about it. I ran down to the store, and I picked up a gallon of milk, and I gave them my credit card, and guess what? It was declined. And I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I ran out of there, left the milk on the cab, on the counter, and I realized that I needed help. I realized that I had to do something beyond what I was doing. Okay, so I started going back to what I knew. I started looking online. And I came across a young guy that we had been friends, but we really hadn't talked about it. But we started chatting for some reason. I don't know about you, but I believe in miracles and, coincidence and really just fate, because I believe that there's things that happen for a reason. Well, we got to talking, and I finally realized that I was really struggling to generate leads, and I got to really talking with him. So I knew there had to be find a way. There had to be a way that you can capitalize on social media without paying a fortune for leads. Well, I knew there had to be a way. And so he actually introduced me to Millionaire Mentoring. Millionaire Mentoring. I can't talk tonight. Sorry, Stacy. But when he really brought this to my attention, I really looked at the program, and it was exactly what I was looking for. So I locked arms with him, and he really guided me to really how to be successful online. So I was the type of person that I was really serious about, trying to be successful and stay the course that I was on. So, I was desperate. So I actually plugged into the Millionaire Mentoring, and I started having results. I started implementing what he was showing me, because it was the guidance that I just actually needed to, really understand what I was doing wrong. It was just little, things that I could modify. And it was just like he took me under his wing, and it was like looking over his shoulder. Okay. So what he taught me was, something like how I could recruit with the system that allowed me to recruit people into any business model. Okay. It wasn't just about, you know, generating leads, but it was about, after I really got plugged into the system, it was about, having that multiple streams of income and applying all of these skills into all of the programs that I was involved in. So I realized how quickly it was that I would be able to generate the cash flow that I needed to have the ad budget. And it started generating $1,000 days. And then I started having $2,000 days, and then $3,000 days. And then it was just like last month, I had a $9,000 day. And it's really because here at Millionaire Mentoring, we really go deeper into the personal development and what really the seven-figure earners really actually do versus the things that most people don't understand and realize that they're doing. And it's the key to really unlocking the business model that can actually help generate you, just like what Stacy was saying, those instant $1,000 to your PayPal account. Okay. So really the question is this for you? What if you could have the lifetime, the freedom lifestyle and actually make $8,000 or $10,000 a month? What would that actually feel like? I don't know about you, but when I got plugged into the system, it made a huge impact in me. What if you was overwhelmed with a complicated technical stuff of making sales funnels? Are you tired of wasting all of that money on traffic? And do you want a simpler way of actually making $1,000 commissions? Okay. You can actually use this system to fund your other businesses, because this is the business model that we teach in there. But the key to this is that, are you coachable? Are you open-minded that you really want this successful and you're able to achieve it? Okay. So I know that Stacy had came across, why, are we looking for the right people? Yes. Are you coachable? Are you able to take something that we're able to teach you and have the success that we've been able, not just me. Yes, I've been able to generate $37,000, but I'm not my story is not uncommon inside of Millionaire Mentoring and Black Ops, because there's other lots of successful stories that they have used these skills to apply to other businesses. So it doesn't really matter if you're in health and wellness, if you're in direct sales, if you're in affiliate marketing, if you're in real estate. all of these skills that we teach inside of Millionaire Mentoring is, you know, exactly what I needed, and a lot of this industry does need, you know. So it's about what we have been taught all of our life, you know, all of our business career about home-based business, is that I learned when I joined this program that I was taught wrong. Okay. It's not about pitching or selling your business opportunity or spamming people with your link. Okay. It's about telling, you know, people about you and what you can offer to help them. It's about branding yourself and discovering that, you know, if you grasp this, if you grasp this foundational um, that we have help you lay out, is the one secret that you will never have to worry about earning another penny online, because you literally can write your paycheck. Okay. This is the one thing that you need to master to be successful with online. Okay. It's about mastering people skills. Okay. It's about the ability of helping people solve their problems. It's about helping people get where they are right now to where they want to go. Okay. It's about being a leader and helping the guidance of the mentor to help guide you into that leadership role. It's really about personal development. Okay. And, you know, you know, me and Stacy has the privilege of being part of this mentorship training that has helped hundreds of people in the home-based business be able to have breakthroughs in their own business and build multiple six-figure businesses online. So what we've discovered, that most people face the same things in the home-based industry. You know, they're very similar. Just like what Stacy had talked to earlier about, is the challenges. You know, people hate harassing their family and friends. They hate talking to the wrong people only to get rejected. Okay. They don't really understand how to generate leads or how to target your ideal perfect customer, right? And it's about, you know, having that team duplication. You know, since I've been able to join this program, is that I'm very successful with my business, but what makes me the proudest is that I have a great team that I've been able to help duplicate this program to be successful. We're changing people's lives. So, I mean, the factor about this is that if you understand these principles and you understand that you're coachable and able to follow a very step-by-step program, this is exactly where you need to be tonight. You know, most people, because they're here tonight, they're in a state of transition. Okay. Some people are either at the break of looking for something, or they are, you know, they're to the bottom. Okay. It's time to make a change. So if you're at that place in your world right at this moment, this is exactly where you need to be. The mentor will guide you. We are there to help you, stand in front of you, and to help you avoid those pitfalls. You know, we talk about a lot of pain points, but also by aligning yourself with mentors, you are avoiding all of those pain that you're having to go through, most of these struggling mentors. So if you're at this point, just like I was back in February of last year, you're actually at the right point. Okay. So if you are, you know, it could be you have pain of credit cards, mortgage pain, you know, you hate your boss pain. You know, most of us have a lot of pain in our life and we just want to find the solution. And because of Millionaire Mentoring, I've been able to find that solution. And I know that if you are here tonight, you're ready for a new solution too. So, I just want to, I wanted to share with you exactly, how I got to this point. And I know that, if you're here, you're looking for something else too. So, Stacy, I want to really thank you for bringing me on and share my story. And, girl, I love being a part of this team.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. You're so amazing for that. I have one quick question for you.
Yes, go ahead.
I heard through the grapevine that the business that you were in prior cost a good penny. Could you please tell our viewers how much you invested in the company that you were in before, please?
Okay, so back in 2015, we bought into that done for you system. Actually invested $60,000 into a done for you system. And I thought that when I joined that program, that all I had to do was just plug into the system and the income would rain from the sky. And oh boy, was I mistaken. They didn't teach me the fundamentals that I needed really to actually build off of that platform. But in the good sense, it's because now that I do know that, I've been able to apply these skills back into that program. And I've started having success with
Yay!
the program. So, I mean, it's really about laying that proper foundation to grow on and having those multiple streams of income.
I absolutely love that you shared that too. Thank you so much for coming on here and sharing your story. I know that there are a lot of people that are out there that have had the pain of spending their entire life savings because it's a done for you system. But really, it's just you have to keep on funneling money into ads and ads and ads and ads and ads, and I'm not hearing. I'm so thankful that I haven't experienced that, but I'm not hearing the best stories when it comes to funneling into a whole bunch of ads hoping that you're going to get a break. So I'm so excited that you took these strategies and kind of went back into that business, even though you had that debt pain, that $60,000 pain, and now you are starting to kind of come out of that debt from that business and already profiting so much in this business. So I'm so happy that you have all the success, and it's just everything that we like teach here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out this presentation because I know it is getting late. So I'm sure people are wondering, what in the world, what does it take in order for me to get started? What does it take for me to have this success like all these people that we're sharing? Let me make sure. Jen, if you could please unmute your line and tell me that you can see my screen okay.
I can see you again.
Woohoo! Thank you very much. So we've already heard Jen's success, which I'm so happy for her. But this is everything that you get in the entire package that both Jennifer and I are a part of. So what do you get with everything that we just explained? You get the opportunity to be in the Black Ops Underground group, which is where Darren Little mainly goes live at. There's also tons of files, tons of training videos, tons of training, no, one training manual that basically gives you the A to Z complete red carpet on how to be successful in any business online and even offline. That's a value of almost $9,000. Then you also get the Elite Genesis Library, which is a value of $1,000. And those were basically the tutorials, the videos that I was showing you that you can monetize and maximize and set up all of those profiles up in either LinkedIn, YouTube, WordPress, and then have all the personal development that you could desire from millionaire mentors, millionaires, as well as other people. There was one company that I didn't speak about. If you guys have heard of The Secret before, the people that helped get The Secret out and launch, basically the people that have the majority of the information from The Secret, they're called The Village, and they're actually in that Elite Genesis library as well. So you get personal development and marketing strategies already handed to you as soon as you enter, as soon as you get activated. Then you get professional, current, and affordable outsourcing context. So what that means is, if you're not good at graphics, if you have no idea where to go for logos, if you have no idea where to go for beautiful flyers so that you can stand out from the crowd, and even there is outsourcing that will edit your videos so that your videos can stand out. We give you those contacts, which are a value of $1,000. You don't have to worry about searching for them, which I know prior to coming into this business, it was annoying to try to find a good graphic designer and everything like that. So I'm so grateful for those outsourcing contacts that were given to me. Another thing that you get is March Mentoring Madness, aka Super Sundays. For me personally, I am doing Super Sundays for the next 4 weeks. That is basically where I take anybody who is underneath me, and I, being the mama bear that I am, I take my little cub and I show them the way, that basically everything that's in the back office will teach you how to be successful, but I just make sure that you are in the right path with my Super Sundays, and I show you what Jennifer and I have done in order to be successful online. So that's a value of $1,000. Then you get one-on-one coaching, plus you get added to our groups that give tons of value. That's a value of almost $4,000. So that's a total of $15,988. But wait, we said that you do get a bonus. So the bonus on top of the bonus of our one-on-one coaching is a 90-day millionaire mentoring from Darren Little himself. Darren Little, if you go to his website, darrenlittle.com, he charges $10,000 for 90 days of mentoring. But Darren Little, who is the founder and the creator of Black Ops Underground Marketing, he gives away 90 days of value to his mentorees, and that's a value of $10,000. So you are saving 10K basically just by doing this. And again, you always got to remember, Facebook Lives matters. You're going to see Darren Little on Facebook Lives on a regular basis in our personal group. So what is supposed to cost you? I don't know what that top headline says, but the total value for everything that we went over tonight is worth almost $26,000. Do you think we're going to charge you that? Do you think we're going to charge you $5,000? Absolutely not. In order to get started tonight only, it's $1,149, which, like I said, I would have paid, which I pretty much have paid $10,000 in all of my guru videos and trainings. But $1,149 is such a reasonable price for you to learn the personal development, the marketing strategies, and have one-on-one coaching, and teammates right next to you, cheering you on and making sure that you are successful. So I can only take 10 students for the month of March, and I have to keep track of those students, because honestly, I want to be able to give as much as I can to each individual. And there's not always enough for me to go around if I go more than 10 people. So the next 10 people who join, you will get everything that we named in this video and some, because that's just the heart-given, driven person that I am. So make sure that you click the link below to get started. And whoever invited you to this broadcast, you want to make sure that you get back to them and find out how they can get you started tonight, because this is huge. We want to make sure we take advantage of the Millionaire March Madness mentoring. Mentoring is key. We saw Oprah, we saw Mark Zuckerberg, we saw Bill Russell. They all had mentors. It's time for you to get yourself a mentor and curve that learning curve. Go past that learning curve of 2 to 4 years waiting to make some sort of income. Jennifer has been in this business for barely even a year, been with Millionaire Mentoring for barely even a year, and she's already made $37,000 just in this one income. So let's get you started ASAP. Click the link below or get back to the person that brought you to this broadcast. And I want everybody to have an amazing night, day, or afternoon. We will see you on the inside.